Welcome back to another episode of the Liverpool Career Mode here on the Glory Hunter Save, where it is our goal to win every single trophy possible that you can see on your screen, whether it be in Spain with La Liga, whether it be in England with the FA Cup, France, UEFA, all three competitions of the UEFA Cups, Germany and Italy as well. We also want to win the World Cup and the Euros, aka whatever tournaments they're actually named, in which we have still not got a management job yet this year. We have had a couple of management offers for international teams, but we need to start looking out, or not really looking out, but getting international management offers. They're not coming as much as they used to come in the start of the game and FIFA 23, which is a good thing, but for me right now it's not so much of a good thing. As far as it goes in Liverpool save, we go ahead and have Fulham in the Carabao Cup semifinals, in which they are a top table team. We did go ahead and draw to them, and in fact, last episode at the end, I quick sim past Burnley and Newcastle. My game literally crashed the second I hit stop recording, and I went to go save it just to get off the game. So it actually missed Burnley and it missed the Newcastle game. I quick sim both of those again, and then I think I drew against Burnley, which we actually lost against Burnley the first time. So we drew against Burnley and then we drew against Newcastle. So our unbeaten run is still intact, thankfully. So I guess I'll take that with a plus side. But we are sitting in first. Man City are sitting in second, tied on points with third place Fulham. So it's not going to be an easy draw in the Carabao Cup. Now, we also have Swansea in the FA Cup, which is a big one that we really want to win. We're only going to replace the FA Cup with the Carabao Cup if we fail to win the FA Cup. We are also in the Europa League. However, we have to wait for the pre-eliminatory rounds, in which the likes of Man United, AC Milan, PSV are in there, Ajax as well. And as far as transfer business, I'm not really interested in doing anything. We do have $44 million to spend, but I don't think this team really needs anything too drastic. The only thing that happens is if somebody gets injured that we have to replace him, that's a long-term injury. Somebody like Van Dijk, who's actually coming back from injury as we speak. In fact, he might be ready to go. He's not quite ready to go, but he is getting up there. He might be ready to go by the weekend for that Swansea City game, in which we're just going to kick things off there against them. And Darwin Nunez release clause has been met. Why does he have a release clause? I don't know. But honestly, I'm not really interested in keeping him, to be honest. So he could go for $76 million. He will be going to Manchester United, which is a rival, but they're not really a title rival, so it is what it is. $76 million for him. We could bring in somebody else for him. We do have Vitor as a striker option that is the marquee striker for this club. So we could bring somebody in for Darwin Nunez. That way they have a replacement when we leave Liverpool at the end of the season, because we will be bringing Roku with us to every single club we go to. And this is your starting 11 to take on Swansea City in the FA Cup. We have Cody Gakpo, Vitor as a starting striker, Salah right on the right-hand side, a midfield trio of Thiago, Kimmich, and McAllister, a back four of Robertson, and welcome back Van Dijk, alongside Konate and Connor Bradley in net. We are going to go ahead and simulate through it. We'll jump in if we need to. And Vitor has the opener. It's 1-0. 33 minutes in, and we win 1-0. It was a scrapey 1-0 win. You can see there 5 changes that we made in the 58th minute, including Luis Diaz, Koop Miners, Ignacio, and Alexander Arnold. Kind of just settled down the game, it looked like. We move on to the next round of the FA Cup, beating Swansea 1-0. And he is gone. Darwin Nunez has been sold for $76 million. The player's release clause was lower than his value. It was not his value. It's $45 million, and we sold him for $76. I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think that's a problem with that. We do have to bring somebody else in, though, and I do have somebody on my transfer hub, Mr. Paulo Dybala. Now, I don't think he would ever leave Roma or leave the city. In fact, I think he actually was tempted to leave, or at least a couple of seasons ago. He stays at Roma, and he's doing great things at Roma in Italy. However, we could bring him in and add a little spice to his team. He is 30 years old, so obviously he wouldn't be a permanent player for the future. But like I said, we're not doing it for the future right now. We're kind of just doing it just to have another striker option alongside Roku and Diego Jota. And he could definitely push Diego Jota as well. So I think we bring in Dybala for around 40-50 million. And welcome to the club, Paulo Dybala. He comes over for Roma to join Liverpool here on our quest to win everything possible. He will join the manager. He will join the team instantly. And his first game will be in that Carabao Cup against Fulham. And Thiago is leaving on a free. First leg up against Fulham in the Carabao Cup. And it will see Dybala getting his first start here at the Craven Cottage. Let's see if we can win big enough that we can sim that second leg. However, Fulham are a good team. We failed to beat them in the league the first time around. We have to beat them in the league second time around for sure, possibly, unless they start capitulating, which hopefully does happen to not only them but also Manchester City. We would love to see that as well. It is a two-leg affair, so we do get two chances at this. Let's get to it. Dybala, welcome to the club. Virgil, he's back in the starting 11. He's back fully fit. It's Paulo Dybala now, and Paulo, his first shot converts to a corner. Did Van Dijk get injured against Fulham, and we might be 1-0 down? We are. Andreas gets the lead for Fulham. Our back four is all over the place there. I swear Virgil got injured against Van Dijk last time out, literally last episode. I could be wrong, because he definitely got injured towards the beginning of December, and that was... No, he got injured during a sim. He got injured during a sim to get to that game. Trent now. Virgil back from injury off of the crossbar. Salah. Mohamed Salah now. Mohamed Salah has the room. Mohamed Salah on his left foot gets taken down. That's 100% a penalty. And Ream might be out of here. There's no way that's Ream. That is not Ream at all. What in the heck is EA doing? Holy cow. And who's going to take it? Do we give it to Mohamed Salah? I mean, he won it, so you might as well take it. Mohamed Salah, top right against Burnley. No! And Mohamed Salah draws level here against Fulham. Ream with the yellow card with the foul on the pen. Mohamed Salah converts. Solskjaer now. Virgil van Dijk possibly no. It's going to fall out to Luis Diaz. Can we get it back out wide for Solskjaer? Now back in the box. It's going to be Luis Diaz. Oh, my Lord. And Salah now crossed in for Diego Jota. Out for a corner. I thought it really was going to happen. It could still happen here. It's Trent on the ball. He has to find someone besides a Fulham player. That's exactly what he does. And that will be game over. A 1-1 draw. It's Bournemouth away from home. We're going to quick sim and we draw a 1-1. Second leg up against Fulham in the Carabao Cup. We have Cody Gakpo on the left-hand side. We have Dybala starting again instead of Diego Jota. I should give it to Diego Jota, but I'm going to give Dybala another shot at the starting spot. Other than that, it's completely unchanged. Let's get into it. Cody Gakpo wins it back. And Paulo Dybala! Welcome to Liverpool! It's 1-0 on the day. It's 2-1 on aggregate. And Paulo Dybala gets his first goal for the club. Dybala. Paulo Dybala off the crossbar. And Dybala now on the attack. It's Paulo Dybala. Paulo Dybala, he might be 30 years old, but he still has it in him. And Paulo Dybala off the crossbar. Cody Gakpo nearly messed it up. He does find the back of the net. It's 2-0. And we have a 2-goal cushion on aggregate now. Wilson gets one back for Fulham. McAllister. Diego Jota, first touch of the game is to put the game to bed. Diego Jota makes it 3-1 on the day, 4-2 on the aggregate. And surely Liverpool are through now to the final against either City or, I forgot the other team, but probably City. McAllister, Diego Jota! He's a corner king! 4-1 on the day, 5-2 on the aggregate, and Liverpool are in the final of the Carabao Cup. McAllister now. McAllister, Jota for a hat-trick. That's not even Jota. Never mind. It's Koopmeiners on the ball. Where's Diego Jota? Why is he playing Koopmeiners' role? Lukic blocked off. And that is game over. 5-1 on the day. It really turned around when Diego Jota came onto the field. 6-2 on aggregate. And the boys are in the final of the Carabao Cup. Up next is Norwich in the FA Cup. The big one that we really want to win there. Starting 11 here to take on Norwich in the FA Cup. We have Vitoroku, Jota, Salah, and other than that, it's a big 11 there. We are going to go ahead and simulate it through again. and jump in if need be. 0-0 draw against Norwich. We have a replay against Norwich coming up. Next up, we have Arsenal in the league, who have fallen off heavy. They sit in 5th with 42 points. They are only 4 points behind us. However, West Ham and Man City are now only 1 point behind us after multiple draws in the league. Fulham are 3 points behind us, so it is still tied at the top with 5th place and even 6th place, as Newcastle is only 5 points behind us. So it's not completely over. Going down at the moment, it's looking rough for Luton, definitely. It's looking real rough for Luton. And it's looking rough for Sheffield and Bournemouth. Brighton are down there as well with Wolves in trouble. Nottingham Forest and Everton surviving just slightly a little bit there. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's Liverpool versus Arsenal in the league. Gabriel Jesus is in behind. Gabriel Jesus, Havertz, Robertson slide tackle from earlier on. Diego Jota wins it off of the defender there. Now Diego Jota into Luis Diaz, and Ramsdale with the save. Trent on the corner. Diego Jota possibly no. Konate to head it down, trying to get it to somebody that's a proper attacker. Diego Jota. Diego Jota, the Arsenal killer, scores again, and it's 1-0 for Liverpool. Jota. Luis Diaz now. Luis Diaz to double it right before the break. That's exactly what will happen. Luis Diaz puts Liverpool 2 up here against Arsenal. Martinelli, Bukayo, saved by Allison, and Robertson will clear it, and that should be game over. That is game over. A 2-0 win, and we extend our 4-point gap against them to 7. We got to hope West Ham and Man City fall off just a little bit, but it's looking unlikely, at least for Man City. When we come back, we will have Norwich in the FA Cup. We will also figure out our round of 16 of the Europa League fixture once the preliminary rounds happen around this time of the month. We will also have the Carabao Cup final against Manchester City. Our first chance to lift some silverware in this save to put something at least on the Glory Hunter board. So that is good to see there. We will also continue our Premier League run, which we currently sit first, still unbeaten. Man City are 1 point behind us. West Ham did go ahead and fall off slightly, now 4 points behind us. And Newcastle overtake Arsenal in the top 5. And Fulham are still in there in the top 3 there. So it's interesting to see there. Will Luton Town somehow make some miraculous run and survive this relegation race? I doubt it, considering they need 16 points. It's just not going to happen for them. They might literally have to win every single game of their season to even survive by any chance. If you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Until tomorrow, peace out.